Okay, what do we got this time?
Well, Mr. Remy, we have this time, since we're coming to a close of this new year,
Sure.
we're just going to talk about some tattoo trends that apparently have been in the works throughout 2020.
Oh my, this
Now,
could get fun.
yeah, I always find these things interesting because people write about them as though they're like, well, most people writing about these tattoos don't know what the tattoos are or don't
Yeah,
have a real, like,
outsider speculation is
yeah,
always the best.
yeah. So I'll share them the way that they were shared,
Sure,
but what they actually are might be a little different.
gotcha.
And I don't understand how these are 2020 trends personally. But anyways, so round number one.
Oh, the picture-in-picture weird tribal thing. I've seen this.
Now,
This is not 2020 though.
no, and they're calling this color hyperrealism.
How is that hyper-realism?
I have no
It doesn't look
idea.
hyper-realistic at all.
No,
It looks really
none of the
phony.
ones that they put as color hyperrealism are.
So, if you were going from like a meaning, like I'm sure this girl has a meaning to have this tattoo. Because these
Sure.
kinds of people always have to have oh, it means this thing. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like, especially when you get your first one, it's always like, this represents this. So I would love to hear her story that how this flower ends up in this lightning bolt.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I know the artist that did this.
Sure.
I highly doubt this person had any choice.
So they just got what they got. Like, this is,
yep.
here's what you're going to wear.
Like, my guess is I would like a flower in this color, and I'm guessing that's what was designed.
And they gave it to them in this lightning bolt.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I can pretty much guarantee you that cost north of $2,000.
I don't have any idea who this tattoo artist was. I feel bad if it costs that much money, though.
It did.
Because that could be done in what looks like 8 minutes.
Yes.
But
Our apprentice can do that.
then again, like there's some nice color in there. The purple can be hard to saturate.
Yes. And this is all single needle.
Yeah, you've told me about this single needle artist. That's way too much trauma on that solid color, if you ask me.
Yeah.
To do with one needle.
I think you're probably right.
Like when we were talking about prison tattoos and how they
Yeah.
were all done with one needle.
Yeah.
They did that because they had no other choice.
Yep.
They didn't do it because they liked doing it that way.
So another example of color hyperrealism, as they
That's
call
not
it.
hyper realistic. Nothing.
No.
That's
No.
I feel like the edge of that flower is gone in like a couple weeks.
Yeah. Any of
Like,
those like real pale tones
it's
in
just
a flower like this.
Yeah, it matches the skin tone too well. If she was darker.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know if you could saturate it on darker skin either.
No, and you need, like, if you wanted it to pop out, you do a border.
So
And then
what
all
I
of a
would
sudden-
think is the one side will actually stay kind of well because it's darker, but that other side was gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really like watercolor. It's a bad one to ask me about.
Well, I just find it so strange that, like, this is just a color tattoo.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not hyper realistic.
no.
No.
The hyperrealism is you take realism and you hyper it. You make it crazier
Yeah, yeah.
than what it is. This is
Hyperrealism
just a
to
flower.
me is I like a really, really well done portrait where it's so softly shaded and you get every single aspect of the face in
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Like there's one artist that does the really close ups when he's just brushing the shading in.
Mhm.
I can't remember what his name is, but it looks absolutely lifelike.
Yeah. Ralph does one. Ralph is that dude out of Germany, and his are absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't like this. Take this away. Wow.
Another example of what they call color
They-
hyperrealism.
Okay, like I'm not body shaming or anything. They did this woman a disservice with this picture.
Yeah,
though.
no, it does
Like,
not flow.
They should have taken this a better way,
Yeah.
and that is not hyper realistic anything.
No.
I don't even know what this is.
Colorful smoke.
It's the colorful smoke.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I see. I couldn't tell you that. It looks like almost like a multiple snakes or something, and like almost like a surreal art
Yeah.
of snakes.
Yeah. No, it's just smoke, but colorful.
So there's not enough like weird shading going on to implicate smoke for me.
No, me neither. It
You-
might look better healed because it like all the soft stuff will really soften.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This
smoke
is
is
just-
tough in general.
Really weird to cover that much space with something that covers no space,
Yes.
right? It really doesn't use this area in any way.
No.
Like it does no justice to her shape.
Yep.
And yeah, I hate this thing. I really hate it.
I
Like
know.
I'm not whatever. If she loves it, I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
But I feel sad for her.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of space and key real estate.
Yep.
Like I know I just have black. maybe I shouldn't criticize. But like I used to have all kinds of random stuff in these central areas.
Yeah.
Because these are high real estate areas.
Yeah, that's one of the things that when people are asking about tattoos, is I always try and let them know what are your kind of golden
Yeah,
areas
yeah.
for
You only
placements.
get so many golden
Yeah,
areas.
you don't want to waste them.
When you're working on your inner bicep, you
Mhm.
can put something cool there, but it's not going to be seen that much.
Yes.
Like that's where when I did my first left arm,
Mhm.
I had the spawn face in here
Yeah.
only because I couldn't do him over here. I already had something worse over here. And I always that's one thing about when I blacked out. I don't talk about this often, but I always wished I could have had the spawn on the outer bicep
Yeah.
instead of the inner bicep.
I mean, you probably can now.
I probably could do that now, but I won't.
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
do something else instead.
Okay, on to a different topic. But yeah, I just this whole like article that I was reading, it just drove me wild because it was
Oh,
just some
yeah.
of this like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's driving me wild now.
Yeah.
It hurts
So,
me to look.
continuing on that, so
Yeah.
this trend that they're talking about
Yeah.
is known as household objects.
Household objects.
Yes. Now that could just be
Well,
tattoos of anything, technically.
I'll give you this. The lines are nice,
Mhm.
right? I question again why. Right? Why do you want this?
I just don't understand how this is 2020.
Right.
We've seen this for
Yeah.
years.
We've seen this forever. This is not new.
Yeah.
It's just a different design,
Yes.
right? Like it is I haven't seen this tattoo.
Yep.
But like I've seen this style.
Oh yeah. And that's with most of these. So the
Yeah.
next one, window frame.
So this is a really artistic piece.
Yes.
But I don't know if it's the kind of tattoo I want, you know.
Not for
I
me.
feel like just give that goddamn sun a border or something and maybe it will actually look like something.
Yeah.
Like why can't you just give it a border? What's the harm in that?
I mean, this is more artsy.
It is, but it's not gonna make for a better tattoo.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's not gonna hold. Just do a soft border, even a darker orange,
Yeah.
right? Like so that it's framed in some way.
Yeah.
Because that's just gonna wash out over time.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think what this
Now-
stuff looks like in 5 years.
Because I'm of two minds on this. Because if I'm this girl, I will keep it looking like that forever.
Yeah, you will.
But I'll do the work.
Yeah.
This girl's probably not going to want to touch this up a million times. She's
No.
probably just want to get it done.
Yep.
And then that artist knows it's not going to stay that well over
Yeah.
time.
I find it wild how few people actually book in for touch-ups.
I know. We've talked about this. Like even you said, I need touch ups.
Yeah, my whole left arm needs touch-ups.
See,
but-
there's two different types of people, I think, on that. And the one is very rare. Like
Yeah.
a guy like me that will just keep going,
Mhm.
keep going for my own reasons. But I will hammer out the inconsistencies and the flaws eventually.
Mhm.
This girl's not going to want to keep paying and keep going and suffering to
No.
keep this thing looking perfect.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you had just given her a darker border around that sun, I would like this thing more.
Yep.
Because it's actually a really interesting little tattoo. This
Mhm.
is the best of the bunch as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I like this is a very good artist.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really well done.
And then one more in that category just because again, it's not
It's
a
not new.
2020 trend at all
No, it's not new.
in any way, shape, or form.
Like, it's just taking up a lot of real estate.
Yeah.
Like, get this. So, if you want to get a tattoo with your girlfriend like this, I would suggest get it like somewhere on like the outside of your ankle or something.
Yep.
Like, right somewhere that's not like, oh, if you want a sleeve later, you've got this thing.
Yeah, I find it interesting how there's like some people that want to use tattoos as canvas for the tattoo, but then there's also some people that want little tiny kind of tchotchke-esque tattoos
Yeah.
to accent their body.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like this tattoo has nothing to do with the tattoo. It has something to do with her.
Yep. Yeah, there's some kind of memory here. I'm sure these girls have. Maybe this is like a graduation. or-
Rose all day.
Right. They did something together that they're commemorating here,
Yeah.
but there's just a better place for this.
Yes.
Like you just put it somewhere, maybe even behind your ear,
Yeah, sure.
somewhere where it's not going to be. Because like we all know that once you get one tattoo, you will get probably another one.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't go full bodysuit, you're probably going to have more than one tattoo.
Hopefully.
So if you ever want to have a sleeve, now it's like, not that this will be that hard to cover,
Yeah.
but you will have to say goodbye to it.
Yep.
Because good luck working around this.
Yeah.
Good luck incorporating it into a bigger design.
Yeah.
What kind of sleeve could you put that in?
Just a ton of different wine glasses clinking.
Stickers.
That's
Yeah.
it. You just do sticker tattoos.
Because that's
pretty
what
well.
Sarah's facing now. She's like looking at her arm, like, how am I gonna put this together?
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm like on my leg with all the different skulls. I'm just blacking out in between
Oh,
them.
that's what she's gonna end up doing. But the problem is it's all black and gray or black work.
Yeah.
So then you've got all of your lines. They're gonna get mushed up in the process unless you leave a
You border them.
border. But
Yeah.
but some of them are so close together she can't even fit a border
Oh damn.
because they're like right next to each other. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be tough for whoever has to do that.
Yeah. All right. So next tattoo trend. Well, last tattoo trend.
Sure.
I don't know how this is a trend.
I don't see any of
This-
these as trends.
So this is called Peekaboo Tattoos. So I guess their idea of that is a tattoo that just kind of peeks out of your clothing.
That's
That's a tattoo.
not new.
to me.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a tattoo.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, my old bodysuit, I had an eye on the back of my neck.
Oh yeah.
It was not done well. It was not done in any sense well. It was one of the only tattoos I got done by an artist that I didn't know beforehand,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I don't think he gave a shit. He
Yeah.
just farted out a tattoo on me, and it was really bad.
Yeah. That's never a good thing.
So when I got that covered up, I was very happy. But anyway, this tattoo is kind of cool. I don't hate this one.
Yeah, I like the tattoo. I just
Yeah.
again, it's
not
just a
new.
tattoo.
It's just
She could have a full back piece,
yeah.
and just because it comes out of her sweater a little bit, it becomes a peekaboo
That's
tattoo. Like
not.
what?
This is like trendy Pinterest nonsense.
Yeah.
They just find images that trended and then they repost them.
And they give it
they-
a name that they can't like. But again,
Yeah.
it's like people that don't know tattoos talking about tattoos. It's
Yeah,
really
'cause it's
strange
like-
to me.
If I were to tell you the 2020 tattoo trends that I've seen, like I see, because I look at tattoos all the time, and obviously there's some that aren't going away, but like
Mhm.
blackouts have become super trendy.
Well, that'll be for another day. We'll talk about actual 2020 tattoo
Yeah.
trends.
Yeah,
Because these were just like I looked at it, I was like, what are you talking about?
yeah, I've seen like there's a whole rise of real trendy tattoos right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
but
and
this,
they're aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah. And then just the last one again, similar thing. We've done this for years now. Like I
There's
don't
nothing new
understand how
here.
this is a peekaboo.
But
other
again,
than,
It's not badly done.
no, it's
But holy
nice.
crap, man, where's the rest of this tattoo?
Yeah.
It's just a branch.
Yeah, it's way more common than you'd think for some odd reason.
I just don't know, because like, why wouldn't you want to do something that you could add to? It's really hard to like, because now she's gonna have to add like somehow a rose off this thing here,
Yeah.
and in an awkward kind of spot.
Yep.
It's just this shouldn't have been the prime real estate of this tattoo. It should have been working off something else, I think.
But that's also the like I think it's the responsibility of the artist.
Yeah.
Because like you have to, if they're really this is what they're set on, okay, I guess you just do it. But like you have to understand that this person needs to have a life of tattooing.
I know, but I'd see anytime an artist has ever counseled me, and it's been a long time since I've had these discussions, obviously, because I know myself. But like I've just listened.
Yeah.
Because like this person does this all the time.
Hmm.
There's no way that the artist wanted to put that there like that.
I mean, maybe. Who knows?
It's just such a waste of space.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice on her, but it
Yeah.
just is like it's this lone branch. If that's all she's getting in life, okay,
I'm sure she'll put another one around the other clavicle.
I would.
I mean, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
then, I don't know. I like this, but I would have attached something to it somehow. My
Yeah.
opinion.
I agree.